Namaskar. Good morning. Ram Ram. Welcome to your own channel AC Astro. And today we are here with a video of triple conjunction. Yes. And this conjunction is going to happen from 17th of November to 27th November. Mars, Mercury, Sun. When come together, what they will give the results. Let's welcome Akash Chauhanji from Calgary, Canada. Akash ji, namaskar. Ram Ram.
Namaskar, Ram Ram Rohitji. Yes, today we are going to talk about triple conjunction. There is going to be stellium, and whenever more than two planets are there in a sign, it is very fascinating. And Mercury, Sun, and Mars will be in Scorpio. Sun will be changing and coming back from debilitated position in this area. Now, Rohitji, here understand that when these three planets come together, especially Sun and Mars, there is extreme energy that will happen in every sign. That is the reason this video is being made, so that um, in this rage of energy, people do not make any bad decisions. We'll start with Aries ascendant. Now, for Aries ascendant, Rohitji, the conjunction is happening in the eighth house. And the eighth house is associated with transformation, shared resources, and intense experiences. Okay. And that intense experiences can be anything, that can be accidents, or anything that can be enlightenment. Everything happens from the eighth house. For Aries, now it will become, we have to see the aspects also, Rohitji. Now, see, all the aspects is for all the three common aspect is going on the second house. From the eighth house, the seventh aspect for all of the three are going to be in the second house. So there will be lot of communication regarding joint ventures, money, and what you say, inheritance, investments. So there may be strong drive for deeper intimacy and emotional connection in close relationships. Ruiji, when Mars and Sun are together during that time, there is lot of extreme energy that can be experienced in the eighth house for people. So such people can either in anger, either in excitement, or either in negligence can have some kind of issues related to some kind of accidents or some kind of some mishaps. On the other hand, because of their drive and so much energy that they have in this place at the moment, they will get a lot of monetary gains also. So it is now up to you to see that what is your dasha, antardasha, mahadasha, what is your what is happening in your chart currently, and if you're going through these dashas and antardashas, so make the best use of it. The energy is going to be there. Now you have to mold it according to your own self. Ruji, in the end of the video, I'm going to be talking about a special technique to draw Kuber Yantra. So do not miss that. It's very, very fascinating what our Rishi Munis have done. You know, moving on to Taurus ascendant now, seventh house, Rohitji. Seventh house is the house of partnerships, and especially I have also researched a lot that I have seen that those who are in foreign countries, whenever they buy a house, the role of seventh house is very important. In fact, once you have the first house, like you have built one house or you got inherited one house, if you want to look at the second house again, that when I'm making a new house, it completely depends on the seventh house. There comes the Bhavat Bhavam concept, fourth from the fourth. If you see fourth house here and count fourth from the fourth, it will be seventh house. That is your second house. Second house means second property. So now, effect this conjunction occurs in the seventh house of partnerships, Rohitji. There may be intense and passionate communication within relationship. Business partnerships, marriage, or other significant one-on-one connections should be highlighted. Now, Rohitji, there may be a drive to assert oneself in partnership and engage in deep transformative discussions. Now, there are two kind of discussions. One is for growth, and one is to end the growth. It completely depends on you right now, that what you want to, how you want to take it forward. Because partnerships here are supposed to give you or get you great success. See, Sun is out of debilitation. Sun is gone in the seventh house. Sun is now in the house of, and Sun, Mars, both are cruel planets, right? Mercury, whenever sits with such planets, it also becomes cruel. Remember, Mercury is just like Rahu and Ketu. Whoever and whatever it sits with, it will try to become that kind of person, because it is just a small young planet who can be molded by anyone who's sitting with Mercury. So be careful during this time. Your partnerships can either grow a lot, or either end. Make sure you go towards the growth pattern, not the ending pattern. And because this is this fourth from the fourth, the chances of buying a property is also seen. So if you have, or if you have been trying to buy a property, you can get into this kind of a zone. And we will also be talking about a special technique to draw Kuber Yantra in the end of the video, which can bring you a lot of prosperity, money, wealth. And if you have wealth, or if your money is coming and does not stay with you, this can help you do savings as well. Moving on to Gemini ascendant, now sixth house Rohitji, the conjunction takes place in the house of enemies, house of health, house of daily routines, house of your workplace, and so many things. Now, Rohitji, here you may experience all the people with Gemini ascendant will experience heightened communication in workplace, potentially leading to more assertive and dynamic approach to tasks. Now, Rohitji, what does Sun and Mars mean? Sun and Mars means aggressiveness. And what is Mercury? Mercury is knowledge. Your knowledge will be there, but aggressiveness can destroy it. So everything has to be balanced. The reason of making videos or making these kind of conjunctions in a little advanced time is just to make sure that you do not make any hasty decisions uh, when these planets come together, so that you know for these 10 days, from 17 to 27, this is the kind of thing that is happening. So we need to be careful. And for those people who are going through very good Mahadasha, you make the best out of it. There may be desire to transform Rohitji from daily routines and adopt more efficient methods. Health should be on priority because this is that place. If you see Rohitji, all the three planets are aspecting the 12th house. That is also house of isolation, hospitals, jail, and so many things. And sixth house is also the house of legal troubles. Okay, so here health should be on priority, as to visit hospitals suddenly can be seen. In collective sense, workplace enemies can also try to harm you, so you need to be vigilant. And they will harm you because of your mistake. They will not harm you because of any other thing. They will harm you because you will be weak. And when there are two times when you're weak. Sometimes when the time is very good, you are very weak because you do not know what is happening around you. You are always in that illusion that time is so good. That's why you're very weak. And sometimes you're very weak because everything you try does not work in favor for you. So the only thing that you have to understand is to be very attentive of your situations, of your environment, and understand that what kind of trends can you see around you. That is going to define a lot of things about your life. Which in the end of the video, we're going to be talking about a special Kuber mantra, yantra, and how to make it, how to activate it, and how to, get the most benefit out of it for savings. Many people are not able to do a lot of savings, so we are going to be talking about that. Jirohitji.
And I will like to thank all the family members of AC Astro for such a overwhelming response. So many people are registered for this 2024 yearly consultation, and those who want to take this consultation, still 1.5 month or more than that is remaining. So you take this consultation, send your details on the mail ID or the WhatsApp number given below. Team will contact you, and you will have a video consultation with Akashji to plan your 2024 before it starts.
Moving on to Cancer ascendant Rohitji. Now, this conjunction of all three planets, and especially the king, the prince, and the warrior, happens in the fifth house. Now, fifth house is house of your creativity, romance, house of education, house of self-expression, house of children, house of so many things. And I always say, fifth house is the best house ever. Ever means ever. And look at all the planets. All the planets collectively aspect the 11th house. Now, being in fifth house and being such kind of a planet like Sun and Mars with extreme energy, so all the center of your energy comes into the fifth house. Now, this could lead to surge of passionate self-expression, intense creative endeavors, and drive for recognition in artistic pursuits. So, those who are into startups, extreme energy you can show during this period. This is the time of most, this is the time to go out and express yourself. because this is the house of self expression. Express your ideas. This is the time that, all the artists in the world will strive for recognition. They will be very aggressive in promoting themselves. There may be also deep desire for transformative experience in romantic relationships. Your romance and everything will turn into a, what we say, uh, it will be very passionate. But this is the time you have to be careful that being passionate and being loving and being aggressive and being possessive are two different things. You need to be passionate and loving, not aggressive and what you say. Um, how do I explain? It means that this energy, see, energy is there. If we take a seed and if we plant it, energy of the earth, energy of the water, energy of the sun, everything is present. Now that seed is poison or that seed is a fruit, it completely depends on what you have sowed. Energy is there. Energy does not differentiate between good and bad. What it differentiate between is that, right, it does not differentiate. You have to differentiate that this fruit is poison or this fruit is nutritional. So here also same way, the energy is there in your fifth house. So you have to make sure that you turn it into possessiveness, or you turn it into what you say, uh, transformative romantic relationships. In terms of education, this period requires much dedication as the collective energy of Sun and Mars can prove to be the main reason for distraction. Again, energy is there. You need to put it in the right way. That's it. Very simple. Very simple. Energy is always present. You need to put it in the right way. This small, quote, energy is always present. You have to put it in the right way. Is very important. Just think about it in every sense. Every sense. So for Cancer ascendant people, fifth house is house of money, Mata Lakshmi Stan. So make sure that you also use your money to make more money for yourself during this period. And we are going to be talking about a special yantra technique of Kuber yantra in the end of the video. So do stay tuned. Leo ascendant Rohitji. Sun was debilitated in the third house, and now it has come to the fourth house. Here, you have to remember that sun, when gets debilitated in the third house, you become unnecessary a part of any kind of um, conflict in terms of communication without any reason. But here, Lagna Lord has come from itself, the fourth house. Now, these all problems that you are going through in terms of communication that you have created will start to ease, and there will be lot of happiness for you. Now, the conjunction of Sun, Mars, and Mercury happens in the fourth house, which is associated with home, family, and roots. Now, Leo ascendant may one more Rohitji, important thing before I say that this is the house I have been seeing that many foreigners who come for an astrology consultation, right? I have seen their fourth house to be afflicted, fourth house to have Saturn, fourth house to have Saturn and Moon, fourth house to have Rahu, fourth house to have Ketu, because this makes them or brings them into a complete different culture altogether. Why? Because this is the house of roots, and everyone in this universe is coming from the Sanatan root, nothing else, nowhere else. There was no religion as old as Sanatan. So that is why everyone comes and goes back to their root. Like thousands of years ago, what incarnation they take now has wisdom from thousands of years ago. Now, Rohitji, here Leo ascendant may experience a surge of energy and matter related to home and family. And this energy can be very overwhelming. So you have to take it in a very positive way. A construction in your home or some kind of construction, whenever Mars and Sun will, so there is extreme energy. That means this will destroy also. And this destroy in this current zone can be related to construction, can happen at your home, and same can happen on your vehicle. There could be desire for transformative changes in living environment of family dynamics. Scorpio energy is transformative energy, and the aspect from Scorpio to Libra also hints some transformation in professional life. All the three planets looking at the 10th house brings you some very big transformation in your professional life. So make sure you maintain a work-life balance. Make sure there is a lot of energy which you get during this period. Um Try to use that energy to help your family members, to be more attached to your family and home rather than being away from the home. That is what is required for Leo ascendant for this period. We are going to be talking about a special Kuber Yantra in the end of the video, so do not miss it. And all the best for this transit. Now, Virgo ascendant Rohitji. So here, third house is going to be having the planet of the communication, that is Mercury, the planet of lot of energy, and the king Sun, and Mars, the warrior. So third house is the house where you need extreme energy. And for Virgo ascendant people, if you're going through some kind of period or dasha antardasha which does not allow you to have this energy, from 17th of 27th of this month, you will have great energy, great decision making power. So just go for it. This is the house of communication, learning, siblings, personal interest, short distance journey, so many things. Now, these Virgo ascendant people may find themselves communicating with intensity and aggressiveness. And now, this does not mean you go overboard. It's okay to be aggressive in communication, very important. But going overboard will then, anything in excess is going to be harmful for you. There could be strong drive for learning and intellectual pursuit, potentially leading to transformative insights. In some cases, Rohitji, Virgo ascendant also could make short distance journey and gain from it. See, all the three planets are aspecting the ninth house. So your destiny is with you during this period. Especially your Lagna Lord is in the third house. Your 12th house Lord is in the third house. And there is a connection between 12th house, ninth house, and third house. So there is going to be travel. So you are going to be gaining from it. Make sure that this energy and this, if there is an opportunity for travel, do not say no to it. But because see, these planets are warriors, especially Mars is a warrior here. So sibling war or difference of opinion is also seen between friends, between your social circles, between your siblings, between your neighbors, and so many things. So sometimes when we know our time is not good, and we should neglect or ignore few things, even if we think that it is not, it is good or bad. We have to ignore few things. Okay. So Rohiji, in the end of the video, we're going to be also talking about Kuber Yantra. This yantra is it's very hidden. Like I don't think so anyone knows about it, and we are going to be making how to draw it in simple ways. Rohitji.
Yes, and lots of people, coming for consultations. Especially, this is a special package launched by ACS team for this year end because 2024 is approaching and everybody wants that their coming time should be the best. And that's why we are saying take this consultation, send your details on the mail ID and the WhatsApp number given below. Have a video consultation with Akashji one on one and plan your 2024 for very good results.
Yes, Rohitji. Thank you so much. Moving on to Libra. So for Libra ascendant, house is second house, and the effect, the conjunction happens in the house of wealth, in the house of self worth. This is the house of self respect also, Rohitji. Now, when Sun, Mars, and Mercury comes in such kind of a place, and look at the Lord of the, especially the Lord of the 11th house coming into the second house, generates wealth and in an aggressive manner. There will be lot of positivity in terms of financial matters. Very, very positive time for Libra ascendant people. There could be goals. The bigger thing is goals, man. They will be aggressively between these 10 days they can achieve their whole year goals, if that is the case, if because such kind of energy is present in your second house. Your speech, your communication will be fiery. Now use this fire to cook food or use this fire to burn your house. That is completely depends on you. Fire is there. You have to understand energy is present for everyone. Fire is present. You have to use it for the right purpose. And there could be a drive to assert personal values and seek opportunities for financial growth and stability. Remember, Rohitji, the Lord of Luck, gains, and relationship all conjunct in the second house. It hints financial growth. Your relationships is the reason you will get finance. Everything, Rohitji. There is a relationship between a customer and a businessman also, or there is a relationship between a employee and an employer also. And when everyone see seventh house lord, ninth house lord, 11th house lord, they are coming together, that means it really signals good financial growth for all the people during this period. Now, since all the planets are aspecting the eighth house, health wise, you have to be very careful. Eighth house is a hidden house, and some hidden enemy, and that hidden enemy cannot be only a person. Sometimes a weakness which we do not know we have can also be revealed during this period. So keep your eyes, ears, everything open. Make sure that you are very attentive. Make sure you use the most of this time to achieve your goals. Year end is coming, so before that, just this is a full power packed conjunction to give you boost during this period, Rohitji. In the end of the video, Rohitji, we are going to talk about a special Kuber Yantra. So do not miss it. It is going to be very, very awesome. You will love it. Scorpio ascendant, Rohitji. Now this conjunction is happening in the Lagna. Sun, Mars, and Mercury all together. Sun and Mars are very fierce planet. They're called Krur Graha, and Mercury is Soumya. But Mercury is, in a way, Rohitji, when it sits with Krur Graha, it also starts taking cruel actions. Now, for Scorpio ascendant, this conjunction represents the self. That means you yourself. This complete conjunction will show on your face, in your behavior. It will bring a surge of energy and desire for transformation in personal identity and appearance. It will completely show on your face that what you are thinking, what you are feeling. So you have to be careful while making any kind of statements, any kind of facial expressions, any kind of commitments. It's time of self-expression and making sure that your confidence reaches an extra level up, not overconfidence. Remember, money wise, this is going to be a very good period, Ruiji, for them because their confidence is high. Whenever confidence is high, and the 10th house lord is sitting in the first house, Ruiji, the 8th house lord is sitting in the first house, the 11th house lord is sitting in the first. What does it say? It says that there will be a lot of transformation in terms of gains, in terms of money. The all the three planets are looking at the seventh house, Rohit, which is a house of your relationship. So what does it mean? Because Sun and Mars are Krura Graha. Because of your ego or because of overconfidence, you can go into a lot of problem related to relationship. Because all three planets have the common interest, and that is to destroy your relationship during this period because they are supposed to be the planets are energies. Now, destroying your relationship in a larger scale means that it will try to invoke you to take some kind of stupid decisions in your relationship area. It completely depends on the energy now that this fire which you have in yourself, either you use it to cook your food, a good meal, or to burn down your house. That is what you need to understand. But Rohitji, health and goals are the areas in which career, health, and goals are the areas in which great things can be achieved. And in this 10 days, it's not very much, lot of days, but any day, any one day of these 10 days can transform your life completely. So make the most of it and hope that, during this period, you're in full energy and positive energy. In the end of the video, we're going to talk about special Kuber Yantra, so do not miss that. And do subscribe if you're watching for the first time. Sagittarius Ascendant Ruiji. This is a place, 12th house Ruiji. So we have to be careful with Sagittarius Ascendant. This is the house of subconscious mind, spirituality, and hidden matters, which also includes hidden enemies. Sometimes, you know, see, this is called Vyastan also. That means the house of expenses. But that does not always mean bad. Expenses has to be done every day to achieve a house, to achieve a car, to achieve anything in life. We have to achieve these clothes which we are wearing. We have to spend money. So this is house of spending money. Now here, Sagittarius ascendant people might experience intense communication with their inner selves. This is the time for you to now decide between luxury and necessity. You will say that, you man, I have been spending so much money on this and that, and this is the time that spiritually you will be so getting evolved, or some instances will happen with you in such a way that you will say that, oh man, I was just into illusion, I have to come back to reality. And that is what will happen during this period. There could be a special drive for spiritual exploration and desire for transformative growth on a deeper level. In other sense, Rohitji, those who are going through a rough phase might find ease taking up the spiritual path. Simple way. Those who are going through a rough phase in work, and Rohitji, no one is happy. I met someone, their package of there is 2 million a year, US dollar. They are saying, oh, I do not feel good in my workplace. Nothing. People do not. They are cornering me. I'm like, what the hell, man? Someone who's earning 5,000, someone who's earning 10 million, they are not happy because they lack the real spiritual growth on a deeper level. You have to understand that after a period of time, nothing else, the bag which you have got from the God is going to remain empty. Money does not go anywhere. Only thing that goes is your karma. That is good karma, that is deeds, good deeds. Anyways, health should become a priority for Sagittarius because all this time, all the three planets will aspect your sixth house, sitting in the 12th house, aspecting the sixth house. Many instances of people overwhelmed with health conditions may go to, hospitals, or may during this period be at home, feeling very non-healthy. And so earlier, I'm saying that as soon as you start feeling something is not right, immediately seek medical attention during these 10 days, because this is the time that can put you off for a longer period. Okay, Rohitji? In the end of the video, we are also going to be discussing a special technique to draw Kuber Yantra. So do not miss the video. And I hope that this transit also, like all the transits this year, we have been following each and every transit, right? This also brings you a lot of good luck.
Yes, and your good luck is in your hand. We are launching this package, and so many people, already registered for this. So if you also want to take the benefit of knowledge of Akashji, so much knowledge he have, Vedic, Red Book, and this Nadi and this yantra makings. So you have to take the benefit of this knowledge. Just send your details on the mail ID or the WhatsApp number given below. Plan your 2024 in the end of 2023 so you can take your all decisions at the right time.
Yes, Luigi, moving on to Capricorn Ascendant. Now, Capricorn Ascendant, if you see the 11th house, the house of your desires, the house of your gains, the house of your goals, it represents social connections, networks, and aspirations. Any aspiration anyone has is going to be from the 11th house. Now, here, I have put Ketu also in the ninth house, Rohichi. We have to understand that Ketu in the ninth house has given you a lot of spiritual transformation during this period. And this can not be saying that you're doing mantra chanting or you're doing this and that, but it can be more related to real life spiritual transformation. That means you are now moving up to help someone. Okay, this is just small pointed which I wanted to make, because spirituality is the purpose of AC Astro. That everyone should turn spiritual does not mean religious, it means spiritual. That means go out every day, write down in the end of your day that this one thing I did in a very good sense today. That is what you're going to take away from this universe, nothing else. Now, this conjunction happens in the 11th house, and Capricorn ascendant people may experience a positive and balanced approach to social interactions, as well as strong drive for recognition and achievement within their social circle. Right time, Rohitji, to aggressively set goals and make plans for it. This is the exact right time that you plan for your next year. That, okay, man, this is the goal I want to follow, and this is what I want to achieve in next year. On the other hand, Rohitji, if we see the right time, yeah, there is going to be sudden hidden gains are also expected. Why hidden gains, Rohitji? Because the eighth house lord is sitting fifth from itself. Oh, sorry, fourth from itself. So that means sudden hidden gains, because eighth house lord is sitting in the fourth from itself in the 11th house of gains. So eighth house is the hidden house. So sudden hidden gains are expected. I don't know how. Let's hope that you get a lottery during this period. Chance of property or buying of car is also seen because the fourth house lord is sitting in the 11th house with sun, with Mercury. Mercury is the Bhagesh also. That means it can give you destiny. Destiny can rise. Also, on the other hand, the sixth house lord, that means your debts. You can take debts during this period, and that will be for a good thing. And for buying a property or a car, nowadays people take debt. So, very good. This is a good period for you. Long distance journey, according to work, can be seen in many cases. Higher education can take place, or you may enroll in some new courses, and that is because all the collective aspect going on the fifth house. And fifth house aspect of all three planets collective gives you encouragement for higher education. Love life, romance related things also may be very fierce, very fiery, so make sure you be calm down and relax during this period. Moving on to Aquarius ascendant, Rohit ji. Now, Aquarius ascendant, if you see, the conjunction will take place in the 10th house, which is associated with career. And especially career, you will be very aggressive in these 10 days. You can turn off tables and make sure that you make a different place in your work area, or those who are in business can make a different place for themselves in the market. Very important for Aquarius ascendant people during this time to make sure that all the things that are associated with career, reputation, and public image should be taken in consideration. You may experience increased positivity in career matters. There could be drive to assert personal values and seek opportunities for growth in your professional life. Here, if you can, during this period, demand for growth. Go and talk to your seniors, to your superiors, that I want to grow. I do not want to be in this kind of situation all my life. What is my growth plan? Go and discuss your growth plan, because unless and until you show interest in growth, they will not say that. They'll say, oh, this is just like an employee who is 9 to 5, comes, works, and goes. There is no drive, there is no fire. Now, but sometimes, Rohiji, such kind of fire comes, and the conjunction gives us such kinds of fire. So we have to take a step ourselves. A new promotion or recognition is seen. As Mercury and Sun together, Rohiji, it can make big moves. So new job opportunities can suddenly come up to for you. So choose extremely wisely, because you have to understand that Sun is sitting fourth from the seventh, and if you see, the house of Sun is 10th from the 10th. So that means a good recognition in your career, or a status you're going to achieve during this period. Maintain peace at home, because all these three energies aspect the fourth house, Rohit, and can create some chaos in that area of your life. Also drive carefully, because fourth house is also the house of vehicle, and fourth house is the house of daydreaming, like eighth house, which it is the house of daydreaming. You can just be in dream, like, okay, you know what, very nice, I'm going to do this professionally, and suddenly boom, you will also, this energy will also can harm you. So make sure that during this period you are completely very focused. Now, how focus comes? Everyone says do focus, do concentration. Focus and concentration comes through meditation. Focus and concentration will come when you sit quietly for 10 minutes in a day and just chant anything you want, or do not chant anything. Just be quiet, just embrace silence. That is how you're going to get focus. So make sure that during this period you try to do all this kind of stuff, because your energy is going to be extremely high. Do not make any aggressive decisions or fight in your work area. This can also be seen, but just relax. In the end of the video, we are going to talk about a special technique, Rohitji, to draw Kuber Yantra. This yantra will bring a lot of prosperity for everyone, so stay tuned. Pisces ascendant, Rohitji. Now here, look at Saturn. I have specially placed Saturn because Saturn has become direct, and Saturn is going to go into a nakshatra of Dhanishta. And from Dhanishta, it has go to Satbisha on 24th, between this period. Now, Saturn here, Rohitji, is a very important planet. Understand the relationship between the 12th house and the uh, 9th house. If you see, um, Saturn aspects Sun, Mars, and Mercury here. The 10th aspect. And also sitting in the house of spirituality. Ninth house is house of dharma, and 12th house is house of spirituality. Saturn turning very direct here for Pisces ascendant is, it's called blessing in disguise. uh, Somehow it is going to take you a lot of isolation, very much isolation, extremely isolation. But here people can get into a lot of spiritual bliss or maybe enlightenment. That is the kind of yoga that is happening for these 10 days. Now let's come on the conjunction, Rohitji. The conjunction is happening in the ninth house. And here the conjunction occurs with higher education, travel, and philosophy. Pisces ascendant may find themselves communicating with intensity and priority in matters related to education, Rohitji, travel plans, and philosophical beliefs. There could be strong drive for transformative learning experiences in this period. You can welcome a guru in your life. This is what is very important. Saturn putting the 10th aspect tells that this is the time for doing a karma to invite a guru in your life. See, such conjunctions in ninth house are very rare, and it signifies deep spiritual, what do you say, awakening, which which you can take on your pilgrimage, or some place of charity could also call you for your participation. So be very open during this period to do dharma. Only problem is that Mars here does not give very good results, and even if it is being in its own house, it is a maraka. So be careful for father or health of father. That can be a cause of concern during this period for Pisces ascendant people. But this period um, helps you for your destiny. And remember, destiny is not making money. Destiny is supposed to be doing spiritual activities, being spiritually awakened. Money is important to live, right? Everyone wants money, otherwise, you will not live. But it is not only the factor, there are many other different factors which you should think about, look about, and care about. So this is for the Pisces ascendant. After this, just we are going to talk about Kuber Yantra, that how Kuber Yantra can be prepared, and very simple yantra but very effective yantra for you, Rohitji.
Yes. We will talk about Yantra, but before this, I will tell you that there are like 850 crore people in this world, but they cannot change their destiny. But those who can take a right decision at the right time will able to change destiny. And this is the time when you can take decision that I have to plan my 2024 before it starts in 2023 yearly horoscope analysis. This is launched by AC Astro. Just send your details on the mail ID or WhatsApp number given below. Team will contact you and you will have a one-on-one video consultation with Akashji to plan your 2024. Best of luck.
Rohitji, we're going to talk about the Bahattar Yantra. It is
Oh,
Behatar Yantra, Bahattar Yantra. Very
72.
simple.
72. Those who don't know,
72.
72 is 72.
Yeah, that's why I'm written na Bahattar or Behatar Bahattar Yantra, or it is called the 72 Yantra of Lord Kuber. If you
Hmm.
calculate anything, any all the boxes, do it to calculate it anyway, it will be 72. And
72.
7 plus 2 is equal to 9, which is 9
9.
planets, everything that is connected to 9 elements in this world. Now, here for making this yantra, we need to prepare a special ink that is made out of sandalwood. And this is sandalwood, the red sandalwood, very rare. But this red sandalwood, the powder which comes is very adulterated. So you have to have the red sandalwood
Stick.
stick. I
Red
have
stick.
it. Yeah. Red sandalwood stick. You have to have turmeric. That is very commonly available. Camphor, holy basil, tulsi, musk, kasturi, saffron, kesar, and ganga jal. Very simple. All of these things you have to craft this yantra on a small square piece of bhojpatra using a pomegranate pen, a stem of pomegranate tree. The choice of pen and timing are crucial in enhancing its effectiveness. Write it during the hora of Jupiter for maximum impact. You need to then place this yantra in locker safe. Note the bhojpatra cannot be folded, so make small piece of bhojpatra and then only make this kind of a yantra. It cannot be kept in wallet or cannot be kept in areas. It has to be kept in a place where you accumulate wealth. So it has to be either in your locker or either in a place where you accumulate wealth. It has to be a very good place. There should not be any. dirtiness near that place, because Kubera does not come alone. Kubera comes as with Mahalakshmi. So you do not want that place to be bad, because as soon as you have a dirty place, Mahalakshmi will not come. Now, these yantras are sacred geometrical design believed to harness the energy of Lord Kubera, creating it with specified ink and Kuber Bij mantra Om, Shram, Reem, Shreem, Reem, Kleem, Shreem, Kleem, Vitteshwaraya, Namaha. During the auspicious hora of Jupiter, amplifies its potency for attracting money and wealth. Everyone needs money and wealth, and everyone needs this yantra. So make sure that you draw this, keep this during auspicious period. Diwali is coming, very important, what you say, time. We are going to be doing only a video on Diwali and yantra you need to create on the night of Diwali, which cannot be created anywhere else, only when sun is in Singh, Leo. I think no, sun is in a special nakshatra during that period. No, sun is in a special nakshatra during that period. That is when you can create that yantra. That it is a time for tantric vidhis also, and everything this is tantric or tantra. And tantra does not always mean negative. Tantra means just it means a procedure, and yantra means a device. Okay, tantra means a procedure, yantra means a device, and mantra means the the time to invoke the tantra and yantra. So
Yes,
Richa,
and
this is what I wanted to.
very few people know that Kuberji is a manager of the all funds, and that is the way to reach Mahalakshmi. If you want to reach Mahalakshmi, you see Diwali calendar. There is always Ganeshji, Lakshmi, Saraswati, and below there is Kuberji. So you
Yeah,
have to go through this way, and Om Viteshwara Nama. Then you go to Mahalakshmi. So Kuber Yantra very nice. I think again I will request you Akashji, because I find this very complex. If I want to make this, if people want to approach you and they send you mail or WhatsApp on, they can request you yantra,
Rohitji, I
please
have
help them with
I have
this.
nearly 300 plus messages on my WhatsApp as well as on mail that they want this yantra. But the problem is I am not selling it. I am giving you a real. This is a very easy way to make it. Those
Hmm.
who cannot make it can contact.
Can
Those who can make it can make it. But Rohitji, it is not for sale. It is not for selling that okay to make money out of it. Like no, this is not the
yes,
motive at all.
maybe
No
people
one
will
will
be.
tell you the real. So what happens, Rohitji? No one tells you the real way to make a yantra, because everyone wants to make money. And what is happening in the market is that people are using these metal yantras and selling it like. Then what is the reason of that yantra? Metal yantra. No, you will not, unless and until it is drawn with certain kind of energy or motive, things will not become good for you. I'll give you a small experiment, everyone. Rudraksh mala is a very common mala
Hmm,
everywhere.
hmm,
Take a
hmm,
glass of water, Rohitji,
hmm.
and curse that water, that you are the bad water, you are the worst water, and you are disaster, you are disgusting, and put the Rudraksh mala over it. The mala will start to turn anti-clockwise because you have
Negativity.
given negative energy to the water. Yes. Now again, just relax for a minute and say, "Water, you are the purest form in the world. I cannot, imagine that you give me so much. You have no taste, you have no color, you have nothing, but you still give me life. You are so important and powerful." And put the what you say, Rudraksh mala over the water. It will start moving clockwise.
Clockwise.
That's why remember that everything that done with the right energy will give you the right outcome of it.
That is what I want to say, that energy of a common man and the processes he follow is not so pure and not so accurate that it goes into this yantra. But still, who are in India and those who are familiar with these things, they can make. But those who are in different countries, they are not, these things are not accessible to them. They can approach Akashji. I had again requested on your part that those who will request, please entertain their request and please
The
help
problem is,
them.
Rohitji, if I start making yantras, then I will not be able to do anything else in life.
Then I will
Because
alone make video. Use you help people with yantras only.
Hora is in a different way. Hora is very, it is very. for 1 hour, 2 hour a day, and then you have to
Yes.
have a specific nakshatra. Like I was creating a yantra for someone a few days ago. Moon
Hmm.
was supposed to be in Rohini Pada too. I was crazily waiting that I cannot keep any consultations, nothing. I have to just sit down, write yantra, make sure moon mantra is going on. A Vyapar Siddhi yantra I was doing for them. So
Okay.
it depends. It's a very very time consuming stuff, and
Hmm.
that's why I want everyone to do it themselves, not
Hmm.
come to me.
Okay, thank you, Akashji. Thank you very
Literally.
much
Thank
for
you.
this beautiful predictions and this yantra making process. And thank you to all of the family members of AC Astro, those who give so many blessings, so much love to us. Keep subscribing, keep blessing us, and those who want to take consultation from Akashji, especially this yearly consultation, 2024 planning. They can send their details on the mail ID and WhatsApp number. And those who want yantra, still I requested you can approach, you can try. If you have this destiny, you will get this. Thank you very much. Thank you, Akashji. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Bhumji.
We'll meet you in some another video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai
Sure.
Hanuman, Jai Mata Di, Om Namah Shivaya. Jai